to take part in those programs and have some input in terms of what type of program they want. I did go with Dr. Thompson and we talked about it, and he explained some of the financial aspects and other things that have occurred that caused them to make that decision. That decision was made before I was on the board, and like I said, I went to a number of schools where parents were complaining about that, and they wanted to be able to have the ability to choose the type of program that they wanted.
What level schools? These are elementary and middle, or just middle?
I only spoke with elementary schools.
Just elementary, okay.
Yes,
okay.
That's correct. We certainly support that position. Personally, I would like to see more input from parents, and parents have more of a choice in what they want, but I think that's a decision that was made right now, and unless it comes back up or unless it's brought back before the board, that's where we are in this whole situation. I think one of the big problems is Dr. Thompson just kind of alluded to, is that we needed to have more input from other groups and participants in this process. And that I think then we could have come up maybe with a workable solution that would actually be accepted by all parties. But if you don't include all the groups, you're always going to have some people that are going to be, there's no two kids that are alike. Everybody's different, and everybody comes in a different package, and they're different schools and different communities and everything else. So it's not all the same, and you can't necessarily judge everybody under the same cover. So that presents some of the problems in coming up with a metric to determine what is a good teacher, what is a good administrator. You know, some of our best teachers are working with our lowest level kids that work like crazy to get those test scores up, and sometimes it's a very difficult job. We have people working with TMH students and EH students that do a tremendous job, and I'm working with those kids, and sometimes it's tough to develop a metric to judge them as compared to a teacher teaching AP history. So it's just a difficult thing to do, and the metric, as Superintendent said earlier, is really the fly in the ointment in terms of coming up with a way to legitimately judge everybody and be fair to everybody. We need to maintain good teachers, and we need to help them get better and provide the tools and the things that they need to do their job. I think also we need to provide them the time to actually do the job. Sometimes there's so many extra things that teachers have to do nowadays, in the classroom, working with students, et cetera, that they don't have time to do the things that they should be doing best, which is teach. And we need to make sure we give them that time to do that. The thing with this is financial. I think we've gotten down to the end now, and we find out how much it's actually going to cost, and in terms of money, and in terms of building, and in terms of hiring new teachers. You know, you get one student come into a 6th grade class right now, and it goes over the limit. You've got to provide a classroom, you've got to provide a teacher, and you got to split up the class. The biggest thing is you have, let's say, 18 kids in there who are real happy with their teacher, real happy with their classroom, and you've got to split them 9 over here and 9 over there, and they've got to start all over again with a new teacher. So there's a lot of things that right now are not good about this, and it needs to be changed. Parents to know what's going on the social media with their students. So many times parents don't find out until it's too late that somebody's been in contact with somebody they shouldn't be in touch with, or something along those lines, how Twitter's being used by different people, and Facebook and those types of things. So this is a very, very important topic for parents in this technological age. A lot of parents don't have the same skills that their sons and daughters have on these computers and on these phones, because they've grown up with them. And so it's very important, I think, if they have a chance to come to this meeting on Monday, it would be very, very beneficial for parents to come and hear what's actually happening out there.